Dude, why you gotta be such a tyrant?
Why you gotta be such a tyrant? See what I'm doing there?
Acting like a child?
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
Dude.
Don't touch me.
What are you trying to say?
Because if you didn't have, you touched me.
What are you trying to say?
Constitutionally
Put
protected
that
activity.
on your YouTube feed because
It's
you're wrong.
constitutionally protected
You're
activity.
wrong.
If I went in there and I was
wrong.
acting like an asshole,
You're wrong.
Don't touch me. Don't touch
wrong.
me. Don't touch me. Hey, what's up, guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. Today we are at the Danbury Public Library here in Danbury, Connecticut. We are here today to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, and to ensure that our public servants respect that right. Let's see how they do. Hey, how you doing?
I'm alright, how are you? It's not allowed here to take photos or videos, okay? You need the permission from the administration about that.
So it's not allowed to take photos or videos here?
Inside, no.
What? Who do I need permission from?
Administration.
From administration? Yeah, I don't think that's the case.
What do you mean?
I don't think that's the case. Like, I don't think that's true.
So you're saying that I'm lying to you?
No, I'm not saying you're lying to me. I think you're just misinformed. I think you're misinformed.
Okay, my friend, I'm working here already for 6 years.
6 years you've been working here?
Yeah, so before that, it was always like that. So you need the permission from the administration to take a photo or video here inside of the library.
Okay, I still don't think that's the case.
Okay, I asked you already twice. If you will not follow these rules, then I have to ask you to leave.
Yeah, I'm not breaking any rules. So let me explain to you what I'm doing.
Okay.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm gathering content for a story.
Okay.
I'm gathering content for a story.
Yes.
So that's all I'm doing here, peacefully. I'm not going to make any noise.
No, I understand, but here are the people who has their private business, and you can't take a video of that.
Yeah, yeah, I can.
No, you can't. That's what I'm trying to explain you.
No, but I guess we're trying to explain to each other different things, because I definitely can. What's your name?
My name is Nadar.
Nadar?
Yes.
Where are you from, Nadar? You have a cool accent.
Yeah, I understand, but it doesn't matter right now. So you have to stop taking the video here.
I'm not going to do that, unfortunately.
Okay,
Nadar.
I have to call to the police then.
But
Is
why
it
would
right for you?
Why would you call the police?
Because I told you that you have to follow the rule. If you are not following, then I have to call to the cops.
I mean, you could do whatever you feel is right. I'm not going to stop you. I can't stop you, actually.
No,
but
yeah.
what I'm saying is that I definitely have a right to be here, and I definitely have a right to film. This is a public library, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
Just making sure.
Sure. Okay.
All right.
It's up
So
to
you do. You know, it's up to you. You don't have to do that.
No, I have to do it. I'm watching this.
Officers have arrived on the scene. Hopefully they just educate him and move on with their day. Three officers.
Hello.
How's it going, sir?
Hey, how you doing, officers?
Good.
Not bad.
Can I get your names and badge numbers?
Sure, can I have your ID, please?
No, you can't.
Excuse me.
Have you not heard that before?
I've heard it plenty of times. It's just I'm surprised because, well, my name and my badge number's right here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you see it?
Tibbets?
Yep,
I
640.
The pen is blocking the number.
Oh.
640.
Yep.
And Dennis 647.
So I was told that you were asked to leave.
Okay, so would you like to know?
Is that correct?
Would you like to know what I'm doing here, sir?
Were you asked to leave?
Sir, would you like to know what I'm doing
I
here?
would like to answer my question.
Sir, this is a public library.
Okay,
I see where this is going.
I want you to answer my question. Were you asked to leave?
I see where this is going.
Were you asked to leave?
I see where this is going.
Security asked you to leave, and did the employees ask you to leave, sir?
No.
Were you
I
asked
was
to
not.
leave?
I was not.
Would you like them to leave, sir?
Sure.
Okay.
So security. So let me explain just so you get a. Let me just explain really quick so you guys can understand. So what I'm doing here is a First Amendment protected activity.
That's great.
I'm recording. I know you don't care, sir, but listen. If you violate that in any way and interfere with that,
I'm
You
not
will-
violating it. They asked you to leave.
Yeah, but that they can't ask me to leave. This is a public library. Can I speak to
there-
a supervisor, please?
Do you guys have an administrator here?
No, unfortunately, she's
This is a public library. My tax dollars goes to fund this, sir.
Is there a thing?
Hey, Dennis, can I please speak to a supervisor? I would appreciate that.
Yeah, there are.
Where is that at? Can I see it?
Okay, I'll try.
Can I speak to a supervisor?
Because I do not have it right now, but
Okay. I just want to be clear. If he's violating a policy here,
Yeah, there was
Listen,
also a
I'm talking to
policy.
him.
There was also a
I'm talking to
policy
him.
against black people entering in businesses. Doesn't mean it's right.
so
This is a First Amendment protected activity.
he's not allowed to be here because he's violating that.
Yes.
Oh, you guys got body cameras. Great.
He needs
It's
to
a
leave.
it's a rule because people here they are working and they have their
In public.
private work, so
In public.
yes, it's a public.
Supervisor. Maybe a supervisor will be
You don't need a
better.
supervisor. You got 4 cops here. Relax.
But I'm asking you for a
You don't need
supervisor.
one. You don't need one. You don't need one.
Okay.
Right now.
Yeah, it must be.
I'm engaging in a First Amendment protected activity.
Fine. You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
We'll just figure it out.
I'm gathering content for a story.
Perfect.
I have freedom of press. This is public building, and I'm allowed to be here, and I'm allowed to record. Regardless of what their policy says, policy does not trump law. So unless I'm breaking the law, I can't be trespassed from a public building.
You absolutely can be trespassed from a public building.
So I encourage you to do it then, and then we'll see how it plays out. Because that's not gonna, you guys are just making a mistake. And you guys got body cameras on?
What's this thing that you're doing? What are you doing it for?
So,
Is it like a
well,
study? Are
I
you
mean,
a student?
just because you guys seem real hostile, I'm gonna explain myself ahead of time. Normally I don't explain myself,
Well, you
but
haven't explained yourself yet.
I told you I'm gathering content for a story, and I'm
For
engaging,
what?
in a constitutionally protected activity.
For what? What is the purpose of this?
For what reason?
I'm not willing to disclose until it's published. Until it's published, I'm not going to disclose it. Yeah.
I mean, I could go up to somebody and say, "Listen, do you feel comfortable or uncomfortable? If they're uncomfortable, you're breaching their peace."
No, that's not true.
Oh, okay.
You can't. You can't. Yes, I do. More than you,
It's just
for sure.
It's just really creepy.
More than you, for sure. You can't turn a constitutionally protected activity into a crime, sir. Unfortunately, as much as you'd like to.
Even if it's not a crime, it's creepy as heck.
I'm going to request a supervisor again.
In a minute.
I'm going to request one. I'm pretty sure your policy, if I go home and look at your policy, and I'm pretty sure if I request a supervisor, you guys should call one, correct? So I'm going to request a supervisor again. I would appreciate if you guys can get a supervisor down here.
In a minute. You don't rule the roost here right now.
Yeah, no, I'm just requesting a supervisor just for
In a minute.
because you guys are a little bit.
In a
You guys are a little bit hostile. I can see.
No,
I can see the tyrant in you, Utter.
Oh yeah.
You're a real tyrant.
Yeah.
I can see it in your
24
eyes.
years in law enforcement experience.
Yeah.
I'm still here, but I'm a tyrant.
You are.
Because if I was a tyrant, I'd be long gone.
Well, if you're a tyrant, but if you're trying to violate my rights, sir.
I'm not violating anything. We haven't done anything yet.
All
We're
right.
just trying to figure out what the policy is.
No, but you're
for the
trying to.
library.
You're telling me unlawful
That's all.
orders.
Don't feed the trolls.
Yeah.
Just let them
I didn't call you guys. No,
They
it's,
did because something's going on.
I'm video recording. I'm not. That's it. A constitutionally protected activity. That's all, sir. That's all.
Creepy. That's all.
To you, maybe.
Yeah.
To you.
Yeah. It's weird.
To you.
All right, you got your wish.
I think your beard's creepy, but right?
I mean, I wish it was just dark and short. That was a little patchy.
Yeah, you know.
That's what it is.
Very subjective. Creepiness can be subjective. You know what they call Connecticut? The Constitution state. Did you guys know that? That policy doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, I'm telling you. But okay. It does not matter at all. And you will learn it. I don't know if it's going to be the easy way or the hard way, but you're going to learn it. Hey, Tibbets.
To Officer Tibbets.
Tibbets.
Young man.
The policies, they don't supersede law. Just so you know that, okay?
Oh, I didn't know that.
It goes the Constitution, law, then
I
policies,
had
okay?
no idea.
Okay. And I have a constitutional right to be filming here. So,
Okay.
great. So
I
I'm
didn't
just
know
letting
that.
you know. Oh, I'm letting you know because
No idea.
you don't know the Constitution,
No, I
obviously.
don't.
So
Obviously, I don't. No, I
you took an oath to it, though, Tibbets.
anything. Jeez.
Dude, why you got to be
Dude,
such a
why
tyrant?
You gotta be such a tyrant. See what I'm doing there?
Acting like a child?
Yeah. So we're doing.
Acting like a child.
We have a supervisor coming out here to appease your request.
Yeah,
Okay?
great. Right, we're not friends. You're my servant, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're my public servant.
That's right.
You're here to protect and serve me.
Sure am. And I'm also here to protect and serve them too.
So I don't
just
need
wanna make
protection.
sure-
I don't need protection. So that's
Excuse me, I just
so
want to
that
make sure
means
you're going to be okay and these
Bec-
people are going to be okay.
because I don't need protection. That only leaves one more thing. You're here to serve me. That's what you're here to do.
Here's another thing. Did you get permission when you post that video of these people?
Don't need it. They're in
You don't
public.
need it?
Yeah, they're in public. Don't need it. See, you're learning something here today, man. Come on. This is what I do. The same way it's kind of shocking that
I'm
you
not
don't know the
learning
law.
anything.
Well, you know I can post I'm going to post your face, and there's nothing you can do about it. You know that now. So, you know.
So
Yeah.
much power in that cell phone.
Yeah, I think I could.
Okay, so do it. It'll be up. It'll be up tomorrow. It'll be up tomorrow. And this is gonna be a good one too. Normally, you know, I don't know, maybe like 30,000 views, something like that. This one definitely 100,000 view video, all because of Tibbets and Utter and forgot your name. Dennis.
What kind of phone is that?
A Galaxy Z Fold 2.
I was gonna say,
It folds.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it is pretty cool. Just so you know, Tibbets, listen, I don't got nothing personal against you. It's just the way
I know you don't know me.
It's just the way you came up to me.
Yeah, but
ID. Like, come on,
The
dude.
way that you're in here,
You gotta
causing
do-
a problem for everybody.
You gotta
for what reason? To get us here?
you gotta use your de-escalation
No.
techniques.
You gotta not be like this, dude.
You gotta take
why
a breath.
Why are you doing this? To
You
get
gotta-
us here?
No,
Is
no,
that why?
no. Did I call you?
Well, why is this happening?
I'm
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you.
You're
I'm exercising my
your
First Amendment
First
right,
Amendment right
to film
in the
in
library.
public. Yes, in a public library.
Okay.
Correct. That's exactly what I'm doing here.
For what?
If
though?
they would have spread awareness. Spread
All right,
awareness.
yeah, so he's definitely in violation here too. So,
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
this is not going to end well with you. You know that.
Okay, we'll see. We
No,
will see.
I'm telling you.
We will see.
Okay.
I'm not scared of you.
I know
You're
you're
not supposed to be scared of us.
I don't care. I'm
Okay,
just
great.
saying.
Great. Because listen, listen, before you guys even arrest me, the thing that's gonna happen is you have to tell me to leave, right?
No.
So
no. No. We're in charge here, okay?
yeah, you're gonna
So
tell
now
me to
we-
leave, and then
You're
what,
gonna have to
what
give
you're
us an
gonna
ID.
do?
If you don't give us an ID,
Not
you're gonna
gonna
have to go.
happen.
Then you're gonna have to go.
Not gonna
downtown.
happen. I'm not
just
breaking
telling
any
you.
laws.
Yes, you're breaking their law, and they need to find out who you are. So
They're gonna
when you
love.
come back,
They're gonna love that you said
it's
that.
trespassing.
They're gonna love that they said
Well,
that.
see, here's the thing. We have a thing where like they identify somebody, and then it's considered trespassing if you enter again. So you can't just walk out of here because we don't know who you are.
Okay, watch this. Ready? Ready? I'm gonna walk out of here. Am I being detained?
Yeah, you are.
I'm
Because
be-
you asked for a supervisor, and the supervisor's coming.
So wait. So you're detaining me?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Utter. You're detaining me. Now you got a new.
Cannot leave because you broke a policy here. I'm just saying, and now we need to find out
Are
who
you
you
are
are.
you law enforcement or policy enforcement?
Well, you keep saying policy. Would you like to say
You just
law?
said policy.
Okay.
That's not a law. Does it have a CR code next to it or
He asked you to
something?
leave.
And you didn't, so now we're here. So now we have to find out who you are so you don't come back again. So we know that.
That's not gonna happen here. Sorry. Not gonna happen. Policy enforcement. Good job. Who are you protecting right now? Who are you serving? Like, I'm peacefully filming, working on my story. I'm press. Freedom of the press.
What company?
We're a company.
I'm independent. Freedom of the press. Go ahead, arrest the journalist for
We're not
filming
arresting anybody. We're going to ask for your ID. If we don't get it, then there's going to be an issue.
Interesting.
Because you can't do what you're doing right now.
Interesting. Okay.
Especially here with the rules that we say. The
Ooh,
policy.
The policy, the rules,
Right?
policy. Got it. That's interesting. You guys got
It's
a
not interesting.
you guys got
It's
a
just
weird
the way it is.
you guys got a weird way of thinking.
No, it's just the way it is.
Okay.
You are not in control.
How many times?
here.
Let me
are.
ask you.
Now,
Let me ask you a question. How many times have you been called to the library for somebody filming?
I don't even know.
Never,
because
right?
No,
But
no,
can-
no.
can I-
We've been here called here all the time with
Okay.
people making disturbances and things like that. And,
Yeah, I'm
and
not
the
making a
policy and the things that we
disturbance.
do, we have to find out who you are.
I'm not making
because
a
if
disturbance.
you come back,
I'm not making a disturbance.
yes, you are. You're filming right now. You are filming people. That right here is a disturbance.
Clearly, there was a disturbance.
Yes.
They
Great.
felt it was necessary to have us come here and
If you
deal
didn't want to leave,
Okay.
then they call us. Now we're in charge, and so we're going to have to find out who you are. And if you don't want to give up the ID, well, then unfortunately, you're breaking a law.
Yeah.
Because it's called,
Okay.
You know what that law is?
Listen. I don't.
Do you know what that law is? 'Cause
What,
you knew
why
all
don't
the
you
other
tell?
laws.
Why don't you tell me?
It's interfering with the duties of a police officer. We now have to find out who you are.
So you know
and
what I'm
you're
going to do?
saying no.
Listen, you guys obviously don't know what you're talking about, but what I'm going to do is, if you lawfully, you just lawfully detained me, I don't break the law. So
You just asked for a supervisor.
no, but it doesn't. You just detained me. This is an illegal detainment, and
It's
it
not
started.
because I need to find out who you are now.
Okay, lower your voice. We're in the library.
Just saying.
Okay, just calm down. Use your de-escalation, man. Come on, what are you doing? Just listen.
De-escalation what? You're now just...
Dude,
It's not going to end well with you. I'll be honest with you. We're just not going to walk away and you walk out of there and put all your stuff on your box. You're not doing it.
Okay,
I'm just letting you know.
okay. So I'm detained though.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Because we have to find out who you are.
Illegal detainment started maybe 5 minutes ago. So
Well, because now I just looked at the policy.
okay. You're not policy enforcement, so you got to learn.
No, now
that.
I'm law enforcement. Now I'm
Yeah.
enforcing the law. We have to
You're
figure out
not.
who you are.
You're not. You're
Because
not.
they don't want you to come back here. And we do that
Listen,
to
man.
people all the time.
They have the authority to
And now, not only that, then they'll write a letter to you stating, officially, you'll never be able to come here again.
Okay. So listen.
And then you could be
Okay.
arrested for criminal trespass.
Okay, that's great. If that's
just
how
letting you
that's,
know.
That's your feelings. That's not your.
It's not my
that's-
feelings. It's called enforcing the law.
Connecticut general statute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
Okay. Let's go. Okay. Let's go.
Do you?
Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's whatever you want to do.
What I would recommend you do is you better produce an ID. We get your ID, and you're on your way. Then we
Okay.
know who you are. They know who you are, and if you ever walk in here again, the officer or whoever is responding will have to make an arrest.
Do you know that a threat of arrest, like say if you threaten to arrest me and then I to give your ID and then I give it to you, that is criminal because
No,
you
it's not
threatened
criminal.
to arrest me.
I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know right now.
Okay.
That if we don't get it, we're going to have to arrest
I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know that to get my ID, you need reasonable, articulable suspicion that I've
That's
committed
what it is.
that I've committed a crime.
You have.
What crime have I committed?
If you're not going to give me your ID, you're interfering with the duties of a police officer. I'm trying to
I would
get
love
your
for you to do that.
information.
I would love. Hey, Sergeant, how you doing? Good. Nice to meet you, sir. Hey,
So, according to our...
can I just say Sergeant Dickinson?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so they would like you to leave
Okay.
at this point?
Sergeant,
you
if I
wanna-
Hey, how about
So-
you let the sergeant speak?
okay.
Do you
How
wanna-
about you mind your
Why?
business?
Are you going to leave?
Hold on.
Are you going to leave, yes or no?
If I don't leave, will I be arrested?
Yes, you're trespassing at that
Okay,
point.
I'm gonna leave then
Okay.
because you're under threat of arrest.
That's
I'm
correct, yes.
under threat of arrest. I'm going to leave. And no, you do not. Well, don't touch me.
Hold on.
Don't touch. No, you don't.
We
No,
do
you
have to.
don't.
We have to
I have
identify.
not committed a crime.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't. Listen, man,
Yeah,
don't.
you're gonna go.
You're touching me,
They asked you to leave.
They asked you to leave,
and I'm
you
leaving
refused to
under
leave.
threat of arrest.
Okay, you're refusing to provide identification to us. We need
Because
to
I
identify
haven't
you, because
committed
if
a
you
crime.
Come back here because they don't want you coming back here.
Sergeant,
we
I
need to
haven't
identify
committed
you.
Sergeant, I haven't committed a crime. Unless I've committed a crime, I don't have to show you ID, sir.
Did they ask you to leave? Yes or no?
You just told
They
me right
asked you to
now.
leave and you refused.
That's
I'm
a
not.
crime.
That's not. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
They said that. They asked you to leave.
This is a
and you wouldn't
public.
leave.
This is a public building.
That is a crime.
This is a public building.
That's great, but they asked you to leave and you
Same thing
wouldn't
like
leave.
Walmart, same type
No,
of
no, no.
thing.
It's not the
Well,
same
it
thing,
is
sir,
kinda-
because
it
it's a
is kinda
public
same thing,
building.
but
It's
you are
it's
disrupting- you are
taxpayer
disrupting
funded.
in their
And this is
opinion.
their building. They make the rules here. They
So
decided
are you,
were
Sergeant
violating the rules.
Sergeant Dickinson? If I don't give you ID, are you going to arrest me?
Well, so we're trying to... like-
Because I'm gonna leave because you just gave me a lawful. You just said gave me an unlawful order
but
that
this-
under threat of arrest.
Well, this
Which I'll be
this may
filing
have happened
complaints.
Before. What I'm trying to figure out is what happened before. If they asked you to leave beforehand,
Mm-hmm.
before I talked to you,
I'm not.
then you're actually committing a crime.
But who? Yeah, but I'm not. They didn't. I'm not saying that they asked me to leave.
So,
Okay,
hold up.
did you
You
ask
don't.
him to
Yeah,
leave?
you don't know that.
Okay.
He
This
asked you to
gentleman
leave.
asked you to leave.
It was already for
Okay, so all I'm asking.
something like that.
Listen, all I'm. This
then
is.
what did he say
You're
when you
making
asked him to
Sergeant.
leave?
Sergeant, can I have a conversation with you,
Okay, he
please?
said he wouldn't
Can we
leave.
can we de-escalate and have a
We're
conversation,
trying
please?
to, yes.
All right. So what I'm doing here is I'm press, right? I'm working on a story in the public library. I'm engaging in a First Amendment protected activity, a constitutionally protected activity. I do this quite often.
Okay.
I know for a fact that policy does not trump the law. You can't make a, like, for example, you can't make a policy that says no fat guys allowed in the library
Correct.
because that would be discriminating,
Well,
right?
yes, but
So
that'd be more of a civil side of the whole.
exactly, and this is the civil side. You'll be violating my civil, just by telling me to leave under threat of arrest, you're violating my civil rights.
Well,
We're not violating your civil rights. They're
I'm talking
asking
to
you
the
leave.
sergeant. And I'm talking to the
All right,
sergeant,
and
and I
I'm
want to
telling
have
you.
a good.
It's
I'm
right
talking to
here.
the sergeant, and I want to have a
have
good.
you seen it?
Honestly, sir, it's irrelevant
Because I
to
can
me.
read this.
No, it's fine.
This is from, because it is.
But policy
under the
doesn't
city-
trump law, sir. That's all I'm trying to tell you. All I'm trying to tell you, and unless I've committed a crime, you cannot get my ID, sir. So that's all I'm saying. You need reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime.
This person asked you to leave.
That's not a crime. That's
But
not
they
a
asked you to
crime.
leave
But
the
that's not a
premises.
crime.
So after that,
That's not a crime. That's not a crime, sir. Unfortunately, that's not a crime. You just.
It is a crime.
It would be
It is a crime.
It would be a crime if you told me lawfully, sir, I'm gonna ask you to leave, or you're gonna be arrested. And if I didn't leave, that would be a crime.
Did they already ask you to leave?
That doesn't constitute a crime, sir.
Yes,
It doesn't
does,
constitute a
because now
crime.
you're trespassing. Because according to this, under this, a designee.
You're welcome. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
No, I'm just reading.
No. Go ahead. And don't touch me again, man. Seriously.
Listen, we tell you not to go anywhere, you don't go nowhere. You understand?
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Do you understand that, though?
I'm telling. Do you understand that I
telling
told
you.
you not to touch me?
Do you understand that?
Don't touch me.
You don't leave until we say so.
Don't touch me. Nobody's scared of you, Tibbets.
No one's supposed to be scared of me. I'm talking over you because you keep yapping.
Okay.
You're not listening. You're here to sit
Okay.
here and preach about everything. You know the law.
I do.
You don't even know what simple trespass
I do.
is.
I do know the law. Unfortunately, more
Okay.
than you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry that I know the law more than you. It's very sad.
You're sad.
Okay.
They really are. It's pathetic.
Stop.
Listen.
Listen,
Come on, man. There's
you're
no.
gonna
There's
talk
no.
to, You're
There's.
gonna talk to me now, all right? You're gonna.
Your
talk
officers are escalating, and they're trying
You're
to.
gonna
And they're trying to insult me.
You're
Come
gonna
on.
talk to me now, okay? I'm gonna read you what this is, okay? And what their rules are. Okay? And I understand that you also feel that it's not breaking the law or things like that. That's
Mm-hmm.
a civil matter between you and the library. If you'd like to sue them for whatever reason because you feel you're being discriminated, but I am going to explain this to you. The Danbury Library recognizes the right of all individuals to use its faculties and grounds. It is also recognized that at times decisions must be made in order to secure the protection, health, and comfort of the general library population. Therefore, and under certain circumstances, the library administration or designee, that gentleman right there, with the assistance or advice of the law enforcement authorities as necessary, may make decisions to remove or exclude individuals with or without warning who interrupt normal library operations by behaving in a disruptive or inappropriate manner towards customers or staff. This is not the first time we've done this.
So-
if you are
no, but sir,
videotaping somebody on,
I'll let you finish.
You are now disrupting.
No,
the
sir.
peace.
You can't turn a constitutionally constitutionally protected activity. So you seem like a
No, I'm
you know
trying
you
to-
seem
I'm
you
trying
seem
to
like a
work.
good
I'm
guy.
trying to
You're trying to work with me, but I'm letting you know that this is
It needs to produce ID.
This is what I do, sir. This is what I do. I've been to plenty of libraries. I've been to plenty of post offices, plenty of public. You're.
refusing to produce ID?
Can I please speak to the sergeant? Please, I'm talking to the sergeant.
One more minute.
So, like I said, sir, I'm engaging in a constitutionally protected activity. So that's not committing a crime. That's the exact opposite. Because I'm exercising my rights that the Constitution gave me. I'm not disturbing anything, sir.
Okay. So you had your say. Okay.
If you give me a
The
lawful
gentleman
order,
asked
I
you-
will comply.
The gentleman already asked you to leave. Okay, I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. We have to identify you because after that, if you continue to come in here, then we would have to.
They're going to officially trespass you. They need your ID to give you
Right.
a letter to officially trespass you from
So,
the city. of
what I'm
Danbury
asking-
Public Library.
Okay.
So what I'm asking at this point,
Yeah.
you may leave with a verbal warning. You may leave with a verbal warning. We do need to identify you, and that's the end of it.
Okay. So, sir, I'm under. If I do not, I just want to make it clear because I'm going to comply with any lawful orders you give me. Right. I'm going to make that very clear on all your body cameras. I will comply. I've been very reasonable. I will comply with all. I will comply with all lawful orders. So, what you're telling me right now is a lawful order for me to produce ID to you.
That's correct. From the incident that before we got here, that the gentleman that was here asked you to leave, who was a representative.
And if I do not provide ID, you will arrest me.
Well, then we would have to identify you in some way or another, and that would be a charge because then we would have to take you into custody at that point.
And I explained to you what that charge was.
Yeah. I listen. I know you're wrong. I don't want to have to sit in a cell all night. Yeah, I don't want to have to sit in a
And we
cell
don't
all
want
night.
that either.
just
We
produce
don't
the
want
So
that.
yeah, but this what you're doing is you're opening up your department for
It's a possibility.
you're opening up your department for very for a lawsuit, But okay,
It is a
if
possibility.
under threat of arrest, I will provide you with my ID. I'm gonna go in my pocket now and grab my ID.
Well, no, I think you know you're wrong.
No.
I think you know you're wrong.
No. I don't know I'm wrong. I don't know I'm wrong. don't know I'm wrong. You're wrong. And you're getting a complaint on you. And unfortunately, even though you've been reasonable, you still violated my rights here today, sir. And I'll be planning a complaint on you. Complaint on you. Everybody's getting a complaint, and I will be filing a lawsuit with the city because
You get a complaint.
yeah.
You get a
everybody's getting a
Everybody
complaint.
gets a complaint.
You're a real
Regular
you're a real
complaint for
bozo. You're a real
every
bozo, man. You're a real
Now you're a
bozo.
bozo?
You're a real bozo.
Me, sir, that hurts my feelings.
You guys are both bozos and tyrants. You know that?
Listen.
I got freedom. You're gonna limit my
handle this in
speech.
a
You're gonna limit my
business
speech
manner. We're
now.
gonna handle this in a business manner, okay?
They're not acting professional at all.
They will. They absolutely.
They don't listen to you. You've told him to shut up like 3 times, and you don't listen. You don't listen. He said, "Let him handle
Told
it.
him to shut up. No, you told me to
Let
shut
the
up.
big boys talk." There you go. The 6th time. Maybe you'll listen. Good boy. Oh man, definitely 100% unlawful activities going on right now. That's crazy. Connecticut, Corrupticut, really. That's what it is.
59 will be clear. I'll be heading back toward Washington.
So, how much longer do I have to be here?
We're just waiting for the readback.
So you ran my name?
No.
It's being attached to the call.
So what'd you do with my ID just now when you left?
Well, I checked your ID number.
Okay. For what? I thought you just needed my name.
Dispatch.
I thought you just needed my name.
They are adding your information to our call.
Fantastic. Great. I gave it unwillingly, my ID to you. Unwillingly.
That's great, dude.
Unwillingly.
I don't care.
Big mistake. I know you don't care. I know you don't. You're a tyrant. That's why. You're a tyrant.
I'm the one down here harassing library
I'm not
staff.
harassing anybody.
Okay.
I'm a journalist gathering
You're
content for a
journalist.
story.
Get a real job.
Yeah. Protect and serve. You're a public servant. Learn your place.
Yeah. Okay.
Learn your place.
I'm asking you too.
Stay in your lane, buddy.
Listen,
Yes.
you need
Listen,
to
I am in my
no,
lane.
listen,
I'm a
you
free
need to treat
citizen
us with
here.
respect.
They haven't been treating me with
Okay.
respect since I got here. They haven't been treating me with respect since I got here, sir. So the respect,
We're gonna
even
start
the
right now,
the
right
respect
now.
has gone out the
No.
window already. I have freedom of speech to say whatever I want to these
I already
officers.
explained to this guy why he had to leave. All right. He refused to provide ID.
Yeah, I know. Whatever.
Did you eventually provide ID?
You guys, your phone is gonna be blown up tomorrow. Ooh,
Are you threatening
ooh.
us?
Is that a threat? Is it? Is it a threat? Is that a threat? Clown. That's what you are. When can I get out of here?
As soon as I get a readback.
A readback for what?
You're on.
You told
To confirm that you're
that I don't have any
No,
warrants.
confirm that your name
Do you?
added.
You're gonna find out.
Checking.
Don't. Sorry. Sorry, you're not gonna get it. And guess what? Once I complain and they read you guys the right act, I'm gonna come back to this very library and film again.
Here you go.
Cool.
Great.
Have a nice day.
Get out.
Where's my trespass? Where's my trespass warning?
I'll send it to you in the mail. Take care.
Take care, Officer Bozo.
You gotta go. Get off the property. They want you.
You can absolutely film the outside of the building from a public street if you want. Watch yourself, dude.
You didn't have that badge and you touched me? If you didn't have that badge and you touched me,
What is that? What are you trying
Come
to
on,
say?
dude.
don't touch me.
What are you trying to say?
Because if you
What are
didn't
you trying to say?
have, you touched me.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to leave.
You're trying to
Just
leave.
go. Just go.
I'm trying to leave.
Just go, because it's not good for you.
It's not good for me. It's not good for you.
Get lost.
I'm going.
Go.
I'm going.
Bye.
I'm going.
Yeah,
going.
because you lose your temper,
I'm
you
going.
start threatening officers.
I'm
then
not
you're gonna
threatening. You're a
have another
douchebag.
issue. Just go.
You're a
Now I'm
douchebag.
douchebag.
Yup. Is that against the law? I'm going.
Property, you're gonna be arrested.
I'm going off the property right now. This is what I do.
For a living?
I stand up for my rights. Yep.
No. This is what you do for a living?
You'll see.
Why do you come to
I
Connecticut
promise.
if
I
you're from New
promise.
York?
Because you guys act like tyrants here. This is in New York. I can go into any public library and they might call the cops. But guess what? The cops know their job over there, and they're gonna leave. They've done it plenty of times because they're not stupid. They don't want to open themselves up to a lawsuit. You guys are. The lawsuit is you violated my rights. You violated my constitutional rights. I have a constitutional right to film in public. That's what you just don't understand.
I'm not stopping you from filming. And nor
It's
have
public over there.
Yeah,
That's
but
public.
They asked you to leave and
Doesn't matter. You can't be trespassed from a public building. You will learn. Okay. You can't be trespassed from a public building.
What right did I violate?
If I was in your police station filming, right? You couldn't tell me to leave, and I'll be there tomorrow. And guess what? You couldn't tell me to leave. I'd be filming in there all day and all night, and you couldn't tell me to leave. It's the same thing with the library.
Okay.
It's public.
right.
You don't get it?
But you're
This is what you think. No, it's not.
So because it's public, there's no laws or rules in anywhere? You
No.
can just do whatever you want?
No, that's not true.
So they have a law that says what you're doing was wrong,
They have
so they
a
would like you to leave.
policy. They have a policy.
So they would like you to leave, and that's what we did.
No, but the law protects me to do what I do. You understand?
No.
It's a constitutionally protected
Put that
activity.
on your YouTube feed because
It's
you're wrong.
constitutionally protected
You're
activity.
wrong.
If I went in there and I was
wrong.
acting like an asshole,
You're wrong.
Don't touch me. Don't
You're
touch
wrong.
me. Don't touch me. Hey, I want to file a complaint against him, Sergeant.
All right, thanks,
He just
Sergeant.
grabbed my arm. Sergeant, he just grabbed my arm. I want to file a complaint. Sergeant.
Hey, are you going to wait for him?
All right, guys. So the Tyrants just violated my rights right here. Officer Tibbetts, Utter, and Dennis just violated my rights here at the Danbury Public Library. I was unlawfully trespassed, and unlawfully they violated my First Amendment right to film in public, and they violated my Fourth Amendment right of search and seizure by using the color of law and threatening me with arrest to provide my ID and to provide my and to leave a public library engaging in a First Amendment protected activity. Grab my arm, everything. So I know a lot of you in the comments probably going to be like, oh, why did you leave? Why didn't you just stay there? Why did you hand over your ID? Things of that nature. But you know, they threatened to arrest me. Once they threaten to arrest you, that's a violation of my constitutional rights, and we'll take it up from there. And for those of you saying, you know, why'd you leave? Like I said, I'm not trying to sit in a jail cell to prove a point. I can prove that point better from outside of the jail cell, being able to give you guys this video to watch it, and you could see the corruption for yourself. Last time I was in Connecticut, they took my phone, which they still have, and my GoPro for an unlawful arrest, and you guys can't see that video. So, you know, what's the sense? I want to shed light. I'm here to shed light and educate. Shed light on corruption and educate law enforcement and public officials on our rights. I can't do that from behind a jail cell. But what I can do is I can hold these officers accountable for their violation of my rights, and I can hold the public library accountable for their violation of my rights. And that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna be heading over to the Danbury Police Department. Right now I'm gonna go over there and file formal complaints against all these officers. And you know, we're gonna try and change the system from the outside. I'm not gonna, you know, being in a cell doesn't help anybody. And if you're mad that I left or provided my ID under threat of arrest, I suggest you come down here to Danbury, Connecticut, and you give it a shot for yourself. You come down here and you don't show your ID and you don't leave the public library, and I'm sure they will arrest you, because that's what they told me. They will arrest me. So anyway, guys, for those of you who support me, like my videos, I'll be able to get this video out to you guys tomorrow. I appreciate all of you guys. Stay safe out there. God bless. Long Island Audit. Peace.